It's a whole lot different working for nothing than working for a dollar bill.
This place just seemed like there was just no hope, but the people who were there, who were being touched by the local church and the ministry, they were just example of how God can change people, and what little they had, they wanted to make a difference.
I remembered in Nehemiah when they were rebuilding the wall, the part where it said that they knew that God had been with them because it happened so quickly. So it was a really cool thing.
And I said, when working on the mission trip, oh, this is work in heaven. This is probably it. You hear, there they are offering them, asking you, what can I do to help? And like outside, you'd be do it yourself. That's the way it goes. So it's big difference. It's like positive and negative. It's big black and white.
On Monday, which was the first day that we started, we wrote a journal. And in the journal I wrote, I'm not sure I'm in the right place today, because I thought I was going to be working on the storage building, and I was right. I wasn't in the right place. And I finally got to work on the storage building and had more guys working together with us, and I just felt that that was the right day to be doing it. And we accomplished more on this trip than we planned on, and I think we made everybody happy that we came in contact with.
You know, we made sure that Rebecca even put the last nail in the roof, and it was just really great seeing their excitement as well.
And when the family started to help us out too, and then when we had to leave, and they're actually in tears, it was just very hard to, not want to cry, and it was tearful. It was so nice to see that we did something wonderful to help somebody, and it felt so good.
I felt like I know those people for a long time. That the smile that this lady who opened her house for us, she was beautiful.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that family. They're in my heart. They're always going to be there. This mission trip is stuck out to me so much. I'm waiting to go back on another mission trip. It's my first one. I'm waiting to go back again.
Made it work, and it was just, here's a bunch of really old guys being able to communicate with this young mother and her daughter, and the Lord was just moving her. I mean, she was real touched by everything we've done, and it was just neat that we could communicate and not have the issues.
I looked across the street, and there was this young man and a young lady, and the young man was pushing a big plastic, like a big Tupperware full of something, and he was pushing it up the mountain on the sidewalk with no wheels. And he'd push it like 10 feet and he would stop, and he'd push it another 2 or 3 feet and he would stop, and they were dirty, they were filthy from head to toe, and it was raining. They had collected a bunch of metal chairs and bicycles and wire, and they had burned all of the insulation off them so they could sell it, and they were just covered with soot from burning all this stuff off. Drove them to their house, which was on up the mountain, off into a side road, and off into another side road that I could barely even get the van up in. They were all the way at the end on the very top of the holler there, and they were just absolutely astounded that anyone would stop and give them a hand.
Being on that mission, it reminds me so much of home, and I look at the people, especially the place where we work, where we did the roofing job. I see those couple are almost like hopeless, and thank God that I was part of the mission team to be one. Even if you don't speak, you do the gesture, they see you, you send a message to them, and they realize there's hope.
I can say with all my heart that is a beautiful experience. Yes.
That God honors all, even the little things that we do. It didn't matter how little it was, like cleaning bathrooms.
Not to offend anyone, but I'm guilty myself of sitting here in the pews and singing songs like "I'll go where you want me to go," or "I'll follow," or whatever, but then I don't. I just sing the song and I say my prayers and I give my offering and I go home.
And I think you accomplish more than you know you can, and you just enjoy it, and you know you're serving the Lord. So you get a good feeling for serving.
Because I love working for the Lord and seeing building that use what the Lord provide me, my skills, and return it back and see people coming back to God.
If it's not somewhere in another state or another country, serve here.
Please, we need your help.
And so I want to encourage you to get off of the pew, to answer God's call, and change your life.
How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns.